Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your wages are being garnished. We can stop that now. It's hard enough to pay your bills when things are good, let alone when a big chunk of your take-home pay is gone before you even get your check. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne, and I can stop the garnishment and get the creditors off your back immediately, often the same day as our consultation. Both Chapter 7 and 13 provide bankruptcy relief, but choosing the right chapter is crucial. In a free consultation, we can create a plan to get your finances back under your control. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. Listen, man, you got to cover your face. You know what that's all about. All right? Until you get that shot in your arm and everybody else does, you got to cover your face. So
how can we do that, though?
Oh, how can you do that?
Yeah.
Well, I you know what? I have two options for you.
Uh-oh.
Would you like to, have a skull on your face? Yeah. Or would you like to be camoed so no one will see you at all?
Being a John Cena fan, I would like to go with the camo.
Well, we got both styles for you with the KISW face mask. We got everybody covered. We got Rev covered. We got you covered. What else do you need? And, those two different styles look pretty awesome, and you can check them out. And don't forget, a portion from each mask sold goes to the Washington State Nurses Association. That's a great cause. You want all the info? You want to buy a mask? Get one today at KISW.com.
Let's play Beat Migs. It's time to play the game. Yeah. So everybody scream his name. Beat Migs. Don't be a loser. Whoa! Beat Migs. You're a loser.
It is time to beat Migs. And it's Thursday, so let's get cracking.
Release the crime.
Yeah, everyone's got an S on their chest. Well, except for Danny, who's got the anchor.
Yeah.
What about me?
You got the anchor, too.
Nice.
Vicky's
wearing socks. I guess so. Steve and I are wearing the S.
That's right. We got the S on the chest.
Yeah,
yeah, you do.
I like that shirt, too, Steve, the Seattle hockey one.
Yeah, this is one of my Christmas gifts from the wife ski.
That's so cool.
Yep.
I love all those. I love all the shirts. They're so cool. All right. Let's get to our contestant today. We've got Larry in California. Larry,
Whoa.
Are you there?
I'm here.
Excellent. All right, Steve, get out of here. Goodbye. Yeah. For those playing at home, Larry will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Larry, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Ready as I'm going to be.
All right. When you care enough to send the very best is the slogan for what card-making company?
Hallmark.
Yes. The English rock band The Who formed in what decade?
1970.
No.
1960.
Yes. What character does Will Ferrell play in the movie Anchorman?
Ron Burgundy.
Yes. What is the 6th planet from the sun?
Pluto.
No.
Venus.
No.
Saturn.
Yes. Who played the title character in the late 80s comedy Uncle Buck?
Pass.
What does a caterpillar morph into?
Butterfly.
Yes, the cartoon character Forky made its debut in which Toy Story film?
Toy Story 2.
No.
Toy Story 3.
No.
Toy Story 1.
No. Starting with R, what is the process of turning used products into new products called?
Reuse.
No.
Recycle.
Yes! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 correct.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
It's going to be a close one.
You think so?
Well, I mean, I don't know if Steve's going to be able to get some of these, and, you know, I mean, well, you may be right. Maybe it's not that close at all. Maybe it's going to be a schmuckin'.
Oh, a schmuckin'.
I don't know. I mean, you know, it's not a bad number.
No?
I don't think Steve's going to get a perfect 10.
No, I don't think he'll get a perfect 10, but I think he'll get a very high score when it comes down to it. Just
I think
not
he's going to
perfection.
get. I think that he'll get 7 or less.
Oh, 7 or less.
That's what I'm going to say right now about Steve. 7 or less.
I think
gonna bet on this, brother?
I think he'll get 7 or more, but I'm not going to bet on it.
Well, why would you pick 7 or more? You got to pick 8 or more. You can't pick the same number that I have because we both could be right then.
Well, then we're both right and we're friends, right?
Okay, that's not how betting works. I don't want to be friends. I just want breakfast.
Fine, whatever. Steve, are you ready?
Yes, I'm sure, bitch.
Whoa, okay.
Coming in hot.
Not friends. See, he's not your friend.
Wow. When you care enough to send the very best is the slogan for what card-making company?
Car making?
Card. Oh, Hallmark. Yes.
Yes.
The English rock band The Who formed in what decade?
That would be the 1960s.
Yes. What character does Will Ferrell play in the movie Anchorman?
Go blank yourself, San Diego. I'm Ron Burgundy.
Yes. What is the 6th planet from the sun?
Uranus, Rev.
No.
I don't know. Saturn?
Yes.
Yes, I knew it.
Who played the title character in the late 80s comedy Uncle Buck?
Ooh. Underrated film, I feel. John Candy.
Yes. What does a caterpillar morph into?
A butterfly.
Yes. The cartoon character Forky made its debut in which Toy Story film?
Toy Story 2.
No.
Toy Story.
No.
Toy Story 3.
No. Starting with R, what is the process of turning used products into new products called?
Restoration.
No.
Recycle.
Yes. What agency maintains the U.S. space program?
NASA.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You win 6-8.
Yeah. Sorry about that, Larry.
That's all right.
You did good.
All right, take it easy.
You just
buddy.
didn't do as good as you, Steve.
We would have
Another-
got breakfast. That's all I'm going to say, Rev.
No,
We
could've-
would
you could've had
have
breakfast. Yeah,
but I'm not betting. So maybe if you guys would step up and maybe bet BJ. Yeah,
That's
see,
not
nothing
gonna happen.
there. Yeah, see. Ooh, nice. This will wake you up.
That's right.
Yeah,
I
well,
need it.
You seem to be in a get pumped up aggro mood, Steve.
I'm feeling it, baby. It's Thursday, one day closer to the weekend.
Perfect.
nice.
The cartoon character Forky made its debut in which Toy Story film?
Oh, I guess it's got to be 4.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Because everyone else said 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
I didn't even know there were 4 Toy Story movies. I thought this was a gimme. I'm like, well, there's only 3 of them.
Nope. See, that's how they get you.
They get you. That's how you got me.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, congratulations. You still won.
Yeah, good job, Steve. All right, if you get a chance, you don't want to see a picture of this, and we have it on the BJ and Migs page of KISW.com, because there's an ad for Domino's in the UK that's going viral because someone noticed that the pepperonis on the pizza are in the shape of male genitalia.
Oh my gosh, I'm looking
Now-
at it right now. This is amazing.
Yeah, here's the problem is that I would say, man, we are really just using our imagination and being overactive, but every single slice has the same shape of the pepperoni. There's 4 pepperoni, 2 at the top and then 2 going down, which basically, the 2 are like the boys and then the 2 going down are like the shaftola. And every single slice has
Right.
that same design.
All pointing towards the center, and there's no pepperoni in the center.
Yeah.
So it's just like a good circle of cheese.
Yeah.
Dude, there's no doubt that they were making dongs.
Is it
Yeah.
bad that I thought they were supposed to be arrows?
Well, pointing at what?
I don't know. Like I immediately my eye was drawn to the middle, and there's nothing in the middle, and that bothered me. I'm like, why are these arrows not pointing at anything? And then you said, what
Come
you
on,
said.
Vicky. These are dongs.
Right? It's weird that I didn't see them.
Listen, Vicky, I think that says a lot. It means that, you know what, you're not a disgusting, gutter-dwelling person like the rest of us.
Well, no, I am, just not at this instance.
See, the
Yeah.
only thing that I think is that maybe they're mapping out your slice for you. It's like when you have pepperoni in the middle, like because it wouldn't fit. If you put pepperonis there, then you'd be cutting into the pepperoni. Like they're trying to do an evenly distributed pepperoni.
I mean, there's a lot of good. You're getting 4 pieces of pepperoni on a slice of that, which is that's a lot. Look at how it's big and it's just girthy on that slice.
This is incredible. Who is the graphic design artist and how perverted are they?
Ron Jeremy was the graphic. They can. But Danny's right, Steve. I mean, as you go towards the middle, there's not a lot of pizza there that you're going to get individually. You're going to get that little, little piece.
So maybe they're worried that when you slice it, that you're going to have to. Oh man, I don't know. I feel like that these are just dongs put on the pizza, but you guys could be right. It would have been more suspect if the discount was not 50% off for this pizza, but 69% off. As the ad has.
I mean, as you take a look at it, I will say this. It looks like for their pizza or for any pizza, dong-shaped pepperoni is the best way to get the most pepperoni on there because you can fit 2 at the top, and then as we get closer to the center, you only have room for the shaft.
Yeah. It's very symmetrical, like each of it, and it's going around. I really like the design of it.
See, this bothers me. I think I'm like reverse OCD. I don't want my pepperoni on my pizza like being uniformly perfect. I just want them looking like someone just like some guy just grabbed a handful of pepperoni and just threw it on the pizza.
You do get ruined on some of those slices, and I like the fact that every slice you're going to get 4 pieces of. I'm going to call it peeperoni because it looks like a pee-pee.
Oh, so you want consistency with your pepperoni? I don't.
Oh, really? Sometimes you want a little, sometimes you want a lot, or do you want to have a race to go, oh, there's the piece that's got the most, that's mine.
I just want it to be more of a crapshoot. I don't know. I just feel like it bummed me out when I heard that like some pizza places actually count out the number of pepperonis that they put on the pizza.
Really?
And their employees will get in trouble if they don't get X amount of pepperonis on their pizza. I don't know why, but that bothers me.
Oh, wow. And I love that place, making sure that, that I don't get shorted on my pepperoni.
And you're right. I don't know why, I have an issue with it being a cookie cutter pizza. I want it, more artistic.
Oh, you love the chaos. You like to see the world burn.
Yeah, each one's a little different.
So I'm Batman and you're the Joker is basically what he's saying when it comes to pizza.
That's right. Riddle me this.
Where's the pepperoni? That's what I want.
Come on. There's no other... These are dongs. I feel like they're dongs.
But there's no way to put that pepperoni on there to get 4 pieces either, though. See,
right.
You could argue the person. Look, I agree with you, Steve. I think somebody's come up with a very good reason to put dongs on a pizza by saying, of course they're not dongs. I'm getting the most on there.
And it does look like this is the proper, for if these are for 1 per slice, it does mathematically equal out to, I think, 8 slices the way that they're doing this.
Oh, yeah, 32. And that means you get 32 slices of pepperoni.
Yeah, what if this is something where corporate comes down and says you have to have exactly 4 pieces of pepperoni per slice of pizza, per pizza.
Yeah. I wouldn't put that past corporate. Corporate comes up with a lot of dumb things like that.
And then somebody gets really mad about it. It's like, well, fine, I'm going to make it like this.
I think we just need to order a Domino's pizza, a pepperoni pizza, and see how it comes.
Oh, yeah, for science.
Good call.
Just so we can see if this is just for what they do in the UK or if this is a company mandate now. You must create a dong on each slice.
And they, in the UK, they're a lot more free with their dongs. You know what I mean? They put it on television and everything. They're not as repressed as we are when it comes to the pee-pee. So it could very well be, just like, hello, it's your John Thomas pizza.
Plus, I feel like the pepperonis now, it's just too clumped up together. It's too much pepperoni.
Wow, you are really, too much pepperoni. What?
Yeah.
What?
Too much pepperoni. I said it.
Okay, you know what? I'm not sure who's worse, the no pineapple boy or now the too much pepperoni boy. I know, right? I know. I thought I knew you, man.
Well, you didn't. Just when you thought you knew me.
Yeah, you're switching it up.
I switched it up. Some texter said, Pizza Hut, 27 slices of pepperoni on a medium pizza. I remember that from high school 25 years ago.
Wow, look at that. 27.
Wow.
That makes sense because this big one's got 32 if there are the 8 slices and 4 on a slice. So they got 32 on whatever size that one is on the Domino's. They're probably trying to outdo the Hut. I wouldn't be surprised, dude. I would not be surprised. 27? Okay, guess what? We're doing 32.
That's right. We got 5 more slices of pepperoni on ours.
That's what it's about. They look like a pee-pee. Hey, what is something that you loved as a kid but hate as an adult? We're going to talk about this at 7:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load, terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too big to fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. There's a cool chat online on Reddit where users were asked this question. What is something that you loved as a kid, but now you hate as an adult? And I think, we could definitely go around the room on this one. I will say the first answer that showed up on Reddit is one that I wouldn't think of at the top of my head, but they're absolutely right.
Peeps.
Oh, dude, yeah, right.
We had this conversation last night, my wife and I. We were just talking about, we were watching some show on the Food Network, and they were using Peeps. And she's like, do you even like Peeps? I'm like, I used to love them as a kid. Now I might have one, and I'm like, sugar overload. I can't handle this.
Now, you bring up Peeps, and it could be we're eating them all wrong. And I want to throw this out there since you put it out there because a new show that I'm watching called Debris, there's an American FBI agent and then there's an MI6 British agent, and she's never had Peeps before. So he's telling her the whole thing, but he says, really, the key, though, is you got to eat them stale. And have you ever heard this before? Like, Peeps are better stale?
Well, I'm supposed to wait for them to get stale? I don't even know they went stale.
Look, am I going to argue with TV? This is what TV tells me.
Should I wait till they have mold on them, too?
Hey, look, I don't know. Maybe they'll be better with a little mold. Look at blue cheese. I love that. Maybe blue cheese Peeps.
I was waiting for you to say maybe something like you need to barbecue them or something, but no, just wait until they get old.
This is according to the dude who's a TV guy and not real. What can I tell you on Debris?
The right way to eat them is to take them, put them in the trash, and grab a bag of Doritos. And that's the best way to take them.
Yeah, I haven't tried the Doritos flavored Peeps.
Oh, wow. It's Peep cereal. I just saw it at the store yesterday.
So somebody must be liking these if they're making a darn cereal.
Well, I'm sure a lot of people like them. Does anyone like Peeps? Did you like them as a kid, though?
No.
Oh, I loved them as a kid. I would eat the whole thing.
I did too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked them as a kid. But they weren't, again, I don't know, maybe because it signified Easter and you knew that the Peeps were the appetizer before the big chocolate bunny. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know.
See, that for me was the Cadbury cream eggs.
Oh,
I could just put those away.
Yeah, I could still do that with those.
Really?
Yeah, for some reason, since they only came around once a year, I never had a problem with the dessert.
Yeah, you guys got to have them.
Said Cadbury eggs. I loved them as a kid. Yeah. Now I open up a package and I place egg directly in trash.
It is interesting. We got them as adults because we're the ones that introduced them to Danny and Vicky's generation, us parents, and we never had them as kids, but we thought they were amazing as adults. But I have to agree, now that the years have gone by, I don't know if I like them anymore.
I like one of the answers on the Reddit thing says getting mail. As a kid, it was exciting. Now it's just bills.
Yeah, that's the one.
Junk mail, yeah.
That's the one that I used to, that I would never have thought of, but they're absolutely right.
This person obviously doesn't shop on Amazon that much because I'm excited every day for the mail.
There are times I'm like, ooh, an envelope for me, and I read it and I'm like, oh, it's just one of those spam letters that's going to lower my homeowners or my mortgage rates.
Yeah, like the mail. You know, Vicky, usually my Amazon packages are brought to my door, so it's always exciting to look out the door window. But to go to the mailbox itself, I don't usually have a lot of Amazon stuff in there. So most of the time, it's just like, oh, I wonder what's in. But every once in a while, I do get surprised going, oh, that's right, this thing's small. They could throw it in my, it's in my, woo, yeah. And by the way, very quickly, I know this is a quick aside, but why did Amazon change their logo? It's like, have you noticed they've got a logo change on the app, and I can't find it anymore. I always look at it, and it's
didn't it something like it looked like? Didn't it, like someone said it looked like Hitler's mustache, and that's why they changed it?
Yeah, they had changed it to something similar to this, and then they had to change it again.
Oh, so that was the change of the change.
I believe so.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they changed it, and they had the little flappy that went over the top of it under the smiling face, and it kind of looked like that little tiny mustache that Hitler has.
Yeah.
So they just put a little fold on it so it doesn't look so Hitlery.
This is the world we live in. Like,
yeah.
How do you not run these things through everybody? Some kind of a filter to be like, hey, does this look weird? Until it gets released.
Yeah, is there any, again, I get it. I guess they want it to look like one of their basically their brown boxes. But what about just the old logo, which I could recognize easily?
No, I know what you mean.
That's just supposed to be the blue tape covering the top of the box that they use.
I'm with BJ. I mean, I like the old, like the shopping cart Amazon.
Yeah.
logo.
But I guess, I guess.
Let's go to change.org. We can fix this with a petition.
Yeah. I mean, I don't understand. So there you go. That's you know what, Steve? You and I might be the only ones that are complaining. But I can never find the damn thing. I always have to tell Siri to open it up. I was like, I don't know where it is anymore. It's staring right in front of me. Like, where the hell did it go? Damn it! What's this Hitler's mustache thing? All right, better not click on that.
It's the lukewarm topic of the day.
All right, so a lot of folks talking online about the things that you loved as a kid but you hate as an adult. You know we're going to ask you the same thing. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. What is something that you loved as a kid but hate as an adult? We'll get your calls and your texts after 3 days grace on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Based on an online chat on Reddit, what is something that you loved as a kid but hate as an adult? 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
One of the text messages just came in. Something I no longer like as an adult. Fast food. I haven't had it in over 10 years. I had a bad experience with a bacon cheeseburger.
Oh, no.
Wow. And you just swear off all fast food?
Yeah, see, if I had a bad experience with that, then I would just move on to other things.
Yeah, I'm sorry for your loss, man. That sounds terrible.
Chicken sandwiches, chicken nuggets.
I can't even imagine a bad experience with a bacon cheeseburger. Did it beat him up or something?
Right? By a snowman.
I mean, I've had bacon cheeseburgers from almost every single company, and never has, some may not have been as good as others, but never to the point where I'd swear them off.
No. I would ease myself back into. I mean, dude, there was one time I went to a fast food place and I bit into the cheeseburger, and they never took the cheese out of the plastic wrapper thing.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
That's do it yourself. You just had to do it yourself.
That's exactly what I was like, oh, what is wrong with this? And I was like grossed out for a half a second. I'm like, well, I'll go up to them and tell them, and they gave me a new one, like you could keep the other one. I'm like, well, I'm still hungry, so I just unpeeled the cheese, put it back on there, and finished the burger.
Yeah. Number 5, we have number 5 on this list from Reddit, and I want to bring it up because, as you know, tomorrow's F It Friday. We've been doing it for years on this show, and the reason is because of the fact that we are one of the most overworked countries in the world. And so number 5, this is so frustrating to me. They say the thing that they used to love as a kid was being sick, but no longer as an adult, because they said when I was a kid, it meant staying home from school, watching TV. As an adult, it means no paycheck and shame. And I'm like, wow, first of all, no sick days. And second of all, who is shaming somebody for being sick in the workplace? I mean, is that really going on?
I'd imagine there's some people that are overworked, and then you're sick. All of a sudden, that makes the other people on your staff overworked, and it's not right, but people are just going to have a human reaction, and they're like, son of a bitch, Danny's out sick. Now I got to do his job. Yeah.
See, and I hate that. I mean, again, that's just the man making us fight with each other, because it's not the other person's fault. It's the company's fault.
It's the man keeping us down, man.
Yeah, I'm 100% with you, man. I really, really am. That is not cool. Just saying that people have a right to get sick, and they have a right to have a sick day, and they shouldn't be shamed. And maybe because I'm taking this personally because I get sick a lot and I'm not at work a lot.
What about blow pop? Someone just texted in. I used to eat them like crazy. Now they're just that crappy gum. It's not worth it.
See, I love blow pops except for the fact that the sucker will cut my tongue sometimes. Yeah. And that hurts for like 5 days.
Are you an aggressive sucker? Is that why?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, but what about the blow pop?
Well, now it's awkward because I was going to say I see your daughter's in the room, and now I got to...
I'm sorry.
Like as a form of like a ginger palate cleanser?
Yeah, really. Yeah, like you're worried about awkward conversations with my daughter. Thanks, though. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Mine's super simple, but it's got to be talking on the phone. I used to love...
Yeah, that's a good one.
Middle school, high school, I would be on the phone with my 2 best friends for hours after school every day. And now when someone calls me, I'm like, why are they calling me? Should I answer? And I almost never answer. And then I text them and say, what do you want? Why are you calling me?
Nice.
Like, I hate it. In the past year, it's just been such a thing, either that or Zoom calls, but everyone wants to connect. Mm-hmm. And the only way you can is through the phone. And I'm like, oh, I hate it.
Yeah, I always have that weird moment where I'm like, do I just hit the red button? And I mean, it basically lets them know you're ignoring their call.
Oh, yeah.
No, you just let it ring through. So then you're not ignoring, or they don't know that you're ignoring them. Then it just goes to the voicemail.
Yeah, but sometimes I'm trying to listen to music and all of a sudden that damn ringing thing gets in the way of it.
Oh, yeah.
Then it seems like it never ends.
Yeah, just wait for it.
I give it a couple rings and then I hit the dismiss button.
Yeah. If it's during the business day, though, if it's like during 9 to 5, you can say you're at a meeting. You know, that's the reason why you're ignoring them. It's like, dude, I was at a meeting. Sorry.
You can tap the side button and it'll stop the ringing, but it should go back.
That is a good life hack, Vicky. I keep forgetting about that.
Out next time someone bothers me.
Yeah, Vicky's right. It'll continue ringing. I keep forgetting about that. That Vicky, she knows how to basically ignore people.
Yep, I ignore a lot of people.
How about our bud Photog Jim texted and he says Velveeta cheese.
Oh, I got to text back to him. He's doing it wrong, man. You just got to get one of those logs, put it in a crock pot, and make some cheese dip.
What about like the easy cheese, like the kind of you squeeze that you press down and it goes on the cracker?
You put it on a Triscuit? Yeah. Delicious.
Steve, is that cheese whiz? Is that what that is?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, the cheese in a can. Steve, the last time I had it was when we did it on the Migs cast, and it exploded in your mouth.
Yeah, we basically went around and did shots of easy cheese to see how long we could go until it would be empty, and it exploded in my mouth at the end.
Pardon me.
I see your daughter's in the room, BJ.
We've already talked to her. Thank you for that.
How about this texture says, I love cartoons as a kid. I hate them now. The kids' cartoons. Everything has like some kind of social justice theme, and it's just boring. Bring back the senseless, over-the-top, cartoonish characters.
Wow, I have not seen cartoons in a while to know if, in fact, they do have that theme. That would bother me, too, I think.
Well, see... Mighty Mike, I feel like, is doing pretty good as far as just like pure just chaos that's happening over at the dog's house.
Yeah, but this guy's not watching the right kind of cartoons. Right. There are some good cartoons out there.
There are times, though, the Trolls, like I like Trolls World Tour right now. Like it's fun, but
oh God,
after a while, it's like, okay, you're just trying to like, brainwash me into that, being friends is cool. Like it's like everything has like a message.
Well, that's that's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
But I remember, I have to say, they had those same kind of messages when I was growing up in every darn show that I watched. And I've gone back and watched some of those older shows like, oh, God, they were really brainwashing us. Don't do drugs and listen to your parents. That was like the whole message of everything.
Yeah, but at least with something like G.I. Joe, they had all the fun pew-pew stuff. And then at the very end, they just slapped it on for like 30 seconds.
Yeah. You're like, we're going to kill all the bad guys. And by the way, look both ways when crossing the street. Goodbye. G.I. Joe.
Yeah,
they were pimping that. They were doing that to us. I think when you're a kid, you don't realize that they're throwing these messages in there. When you become an adult, then Transformers sometimes had messages to it, and I'm sure He-Man did too, but as a kid, you weren't paying attention to that part.
And what's awkward is a lot of adults now are watching stuff that's still designed for kids. I think this is why George Lucas doesn't understand why people hate his movies so much. I know it happens in the world of Doctor Who. Adults are complaining about being hit over the head with these messages, and I have to remind everybody once in a while, it's a kid's show. Yeah, it's great that we like to watch it as adults, but their target audience is a child, and you have to hit children over the head with stuff. They don't pick up subtleties the way we do, and adults don't realize that, which is why George Lucas is going, I wrote this for a 5-year-old, right? And I'm still writing this for a 5-year-old. I'm sorry you don't like it, but it's for a 5-year-old.
I like this text. Barney, I used to love him as a kid. Now I hate that annoying purple bitch dinosaur with his stupid I Love You song. No, Barney, I hate you.
That was my favorite ever.
brought it up,
Do you want me to
Steve.
start singing? 'Cause
Yeah,
I will.
do it.
Sing it.
I love you. You love me. We're a perfect family.
Why don't we remember it?
With a
Great big hug
and a kiss from me to you consensually.
Steve.
Don't you know we something?
You too.
Yeah, why are we?
I smoked a lot of pot in college, and we watched that a lot.
Yeah.
See, it was your favorite too.
Like
Yeah.
this person says, "No, Barney, I hate you." Sorry, guys, I'm hangry, and I'm taking it out on Barney.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Hey, we got a guy that had to go to the ER, and the reason he had to go to the ER was because he was role playing with his wife. Hey, I'll tell you what happened at 7:48 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. How much does bankruptcy cost?
Usually with my office, we do a flat fee that includes all your court costs, filing fees, credit counseling, credit reports, in one cost. In Chapter 13 cases, that usually starts at about $900. With Chapter 7 cases, the total cost, including all your court costs, attorney fees, is usually about $1,500. We offer payment plans on Chapter 7, so you can start a file with my office for as little as $200. You can send your creditor calls to us. We'll take your creditor calls while you gather up your information and make payments on the rest of the fees. With Chapter 13 cases, we can make payment arrangements in most cases as well and get your case filed even sooner in a Chapter 13 case because of the reorganization aspect to it.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.